Yeah.
I promise.
7 o'clock, so we'll start with the pledge of allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, we just ask as we gather here tonight that you gather some of the decisions coming up, and we're just so grateful that you blessed us with Miss Hill being here to get her award and what she means to this community. Also, Lord, I just ask you to be with our first responders and bless the city with the upcoming new year. Amen.
So we're going to start with the proclamation. All right. Just like this. You want to do So if you'll read it, I'm going to do Miss Hill.
Proclamation for the city of Haskell, Arkansas, proclaiming November 29th as Miss Omadell Hill Day. Whereas the city of Haskell, Arkansas proudly recognizes individuals whose lifelong dedication, service, and commitment have enriched our community and positively influenced generations of families. And whereas Miss Omadell Hill, a beloved and respected educator, celebrated her 96th birthday on November 29th, 2025. And whereas Miss Hill has been an integral member of the Harmony Grove School District faculty for an extraordinary 50 years, serving as a guiding influence, mentor, and champion for countless students. And whereas her unwavering passion for education, her deep care for every child, and her devotion to excellence have left a lasting legacy within the Harmony Grove community and the city of Haskell as a whole. And whereas the impact of Miss Hill's service extends far beyond the classroom, touching multiple generations of students and families who continue to carry forward the lessons, values, and encouragement she bestows upon them. And whereas the city of Haskell wishes to honor and celebrate Miss Omadell Hill for her remarkable life, extraordinary contributions, and immeasurable influence in our community. Now therefore, I, Clyde Crookham, Mayor of the city of Haskell, Arkansas, do hereby proclaim November 29th as Miss Omadell Hill Day in the city of Haskell, Arkansas, and encourage all citizens to join in recognizing and celebrating her exceptional service, dedication, and lifelong commitment to education and community. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Haskell to be affixed the 8th day of December 2025.
Dallas recommended you to receive this.
You did. Why?
That's special.
Thank you. I just worry because if you're headed down the wrong way, turn around and come back will help you. Like I told some of the teachers, I said, we've made a difference in some of them. There's some that's still on rock bottom, and we're not going to give up on them. We're not going to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Don't matter who they are, if it's a board member, if it's a principal, superintendent, walk the right way. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hey, stay with you.
You gotta hold your plate out and that's right.
Now look at me when you get done.
Good.
All right, now me.
One more.
Miss Hill,
Miss Hill, you gotta look that way at her.
one more please. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Now for Mr. Tripley. Stand on the other side over here. You'll read it.
Proclamation recognizing the accomplishments of the Harmony Grove High School Band and declaring March 4th as Harmony Grove High School Band Day. Whereas the Harmony Grove High School Band has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, discipline, and excellence throughout the 2025 marching season, proudly representing Harmony Grove High School in the city of Haskell. And whereas under the direction of the dedication of their dedicated band staff, the students of the Harmony Grove High School Band have earned numerous honors and awards through their talent, teamwork, and hard work. And whereas on September 27th, 2025, at the Bryant Legacy Marching Invitational, the Harmony Grove High School Band has achieved the following: 4A third place band, first division ratings in color guard and percussion, 4A outstanding color guard. And whereas on October 11th, 2025, at the University of Arkansas at Monticello Invitational, the band earned first division ratings in percussion, drum major, color guard, and band, best in class awards for percussion, drum major, color guard, and band, and named contest grand champions. And whereas on October 25th, 2025, at the Paragould Marching Contest, the band received first division ratings in percussion, color guard, and band, best in class awards for percussion, color guard, and band. And whereas on November 3rd, 2025, at the Arkansas State Band and Orchestra Association state competition held at War Memorial Stadium, the Harmony Grove High School Band earned first division superior ratings and placed as the 6th overall 4A band in the state of Arkansas. And whereas the achievements of the Harmony Grove High School Band bring great pride and recognition to the Harmony Grove High School, the students, staff, parents, and the entire Haskell community. Now therefore, I, Clyde Crookham, Mayor of the City of Haskell, Arkansas, do hereby proclaim March 4th as the Harmony Grove High School Band Day in the City of Haskell, and encourage all citizens to join me in congratulating the Harmony Grove High School Band for their outstanding accomplishments and their continued commitment to musical excellence. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Haskell to be affixed this 8th day of December 2020. Brad Cotton.
Here.
Mike Krebs.
Here.
Adam Ricketts. Dallas Wright.
Here.
Haley Breckling. Jeff Harrison. Greg Rogers. The old one. James Wetzel, sorry. Greg Rogers.
Here.
And Michael Baker.
Here.
All right, we have a form. So we need to approve the minutes of November 11th, 2025.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Departmental reports, water, wastewater, and streets.
Okay, the November flow report, water total purchased from Southwest was $7,454,744. That's an average of 248,491. Wastewater treated at the North Plant was 7,246,500. That's an average on the daily average of 241,550. Benton sewer flow was 2,226,400. Oh, I need to introduce y'all to the new supervisor, David Conger. You get to start doing this next time. Okay, November water, wastewater work, daily rounds, check pump stations, get readings, continue working on parts room, took inventory of all the trucks, pressure wash North Plant bar streets and UV lights, building potholes on Riviera Cove, Continued working on helping to locate water and electrical lines in the ball field. Had several locates to do. Still continue working with Equox for spotting lines. Worked on school water again due to the leaking. We had to place some reports. Spotted water and sewer lines for gas company. Cleaned debris up around the north ponds at the north plant. Daily work orders. Still moving dirt from the ball field to the north and south plants. Reading meters, did rereads for high or low usage, did maintenance on trucks and equipment. Didn't have shut off this month because it was a holiday month. We collected 3 monthly water and 3 sewer samples that were all good, and we repaired a few service lines.
Any questions? Thank you, Nancy. Police report?
We had 448 calls for the month. It's an average of 15 calls a day. That's up 66 calls from last month. Had 11 dog issues, animal issues. 7 traffic accidents, 10 disturbances. We had 18 suspicious activities, vehicle persons, and activity. The rest of it, there's quite a bit of, I've sent out a breakdown. That's a pretty good month.
Any questions? Thank you, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Fire and rescue.
Now, for the month of November, we had 13 rescues, 12 fire-related runs, brings our total to year-to-date 356 runs. Equipment repair, we had to replace a seal in the rear end of the rescue and put new shocks on it. One thing I did not put down on your report, we had to replace a turnout coat, the helmet that was damaged in a structure fire here a couple weeks ago. Good thing was on that, our new insurance policy that we started this year, has a portion in it for equipment, and so we were able to turn in a claim, and it was a little over $2,000 for the replacement, and the insurance covered $1,500 of that. So the new insurance policy has already helped out. Training, we had 32 man hours of training this past month. Any questions?
Thank you. Planning commission.
We had a request from gentleman they call it the Grand Pine Development. He's got 4 lots, all of them are going to be over 7,500 square foot. He did ask for a variance of the frontage to be lowered to 50 foot, but they're all deep lots, so we went ahead and granted that variance and approved the lot. The second thing we had election of officers. Jeff Arias is going to be president, Dana Poindexter vice president, and Bobby Ward's going to remain as the secretary. We discussed our terms of officers, offices. We had several commissioners that were going to be, term of office is going to be expiring in the same year. What we decided to do, and we took our vote and approved, was all of our terms are going to end on December the 31st of each year, and one commissioner term will expire at the end of that year. That way we have a more consistent flow of knowledge in the commission. All commissioners may reapply for their office. If the city council will re-elect them, and they'll stay in that office. We have a draft of the comprehensive plan presented by the Metro Planning Commission. We looked over it, we discussed it. We have accepted the draft. There's going to be a public hearing on January the 6th at 6:30 p.m. just before our Planning Commission. All the required publications are going to come through the mayor's office, and I think were they going to put a copy of that on the website? So that's all being taken care of. That's all we did that day.
Since they changed the, I guess one of these have a vote approving this with the new term expiration.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? There's no unfinished business, only new business. The monthly income and expense statement for November.
Reminding what miscellaneous income is on admin,
On which one?
on the admin, on the administrative department. Miscellaneous income. So we budgeted 53,000 for it, we're going to 623,000.
You know, I'm not rightly for sure what kind of income that is. I would have to get the Lord and find out for you. Do you know what it is?
The other than that, everything looks like we're coming in above. So that, because everything above that was about 25,000 above. Budget goes down and drags it down, it looks like only 2,000, so I was wondering what that is.
Well,
Why?
I'd have to ask her exactly what all that is.
Did we ever put the amendment to the budget in there, because it still shows a lot of negatives on that, and we amended it, like on that. Membership duties was on that 19th Avenue Union, and so we're over, so I thought we amended it.
Yeah, she's been working on that slowly. We're gonna catch up sooner or later. So, just give us a little bit of time on it. And we can't, unless we actually go forward, we don't, you know, she has caught a lot of it up, but we're still in the process of doing that. Making sure we get the amendment for the budget and all that good stuff.
Make a motion, accept it.
Second.
Brad Cotton,
Yes.
Mike Rhodes,
Yes.
Adam Ricketts, Dallas Ross,
Yes.
Amy Griffin, James Wells,
Yes.
Rick Rogers,
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
All right, on to new business number 2. A resolution authorizing the mayor of the city of Haskell to execute a software as a service end user license agreement with Alpine Software Company for the city, for the Haskell Fire Department. And Brian's gonna fill you in on this.
Okay, you know, last month we came and we actually passed a resolution for a software company called Fireproof, and I mentioned that after we had that resolution on the agenda and everything, we found out about another company. I went ahead and explored the other company, which is Alpine, and we feel like it'd be better to go with Alpine. It'll still function and cover everything we need to cover. It'll save $2,500 on the initial year and $2,000, approximately $2,000 a year for every year thereafter. So just felt like it would be a better use of the city's money because it'll cover what we need to cover. So wanted to come back and see if we could pass this resolution and actually have the mayor execute the contract with Alpine as opposed to Fireproof.
And it's went through Ashley too.
Yes, Ashley has already reviewed that. And this, the other difference on this one, it's actually a 1-year contract, where the other one was a 3-year. This one will just be 1 year, so that will give us an opportunity to get out quicker if we needed to for any reason. Any questions on it?
Last month, we were talking about the one that there was some communication separated from one and that one, so there was.
Right, this one will tie back with communications also. When we receive a run from Central Communications, it will actually go directly in, so it'll put the times down, the address and everything, and then we'll go in and complete the report, and then once we complete the report, the old system that we're currently using has been used for the past 25+ years. We actually have to go in, send them to the fire academy, then the fire academy goes through them, sends them to them. This one, once it's approved, it'll go directly to the National Fire Academy. And, but this third party will help make sure we've got everything correct. And it'll also provide some other things. We can do a lot of, run some charts off of it, and we'll be able to maintain all of our training and everything through this software system, and even some of our, checks on our trucks and everything, and all that's real important for ISO. We're doing that on just Excel spreadsheets and Google Docs right now, but we can tie that all into this one software system. And I think, Greg, that piece that you were asking about, trying to find that page there, it was, it's down $500 over in the right-hand column. That was the CAD interface. That's the interface to tie back in. The other one was a higher price to tie into the CAD, but and we did check references on this company. They've been working with the city of Conway for almost 20 years, and I talked to the battalion chief up there, and he said they were very happy with this company.
So we need to make a motion to.
Make a motion with
But
North
we need to-
Alpine.
well, that's why I asked, we need to withdraw the motion, the resolution last
We
week,
did
yeah,
that,
last month.
We just need to approve a new one,
You
Ashley.
can just approve a new one. The last resolution was just authorizing the mayor to sign the contract. If he doesn't sign it, resolution means nothing. So this new resolution is just authorizing him to sign this new contract. So we just need to approve the new one.
Nice.
Make a motion with North Alpine.
Second.
Brad Cotton,
Yes.
Mike Cribb,
Yes.
Dallas Ross,
Yes.
Haley Bricklin, James Williams,
Yes.
Greg Rogers,
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
On the new business number 3, ordinance 10, thank you.
I'm just gonna say it for this one too.
Might as well. Ordinance 10-2025, an ordinance recognizing the 2021 International Building Code as a statewide standard in Arkansas and establishing permitting procedures in the city of Haskell, Arkansas.
Let me kind of summarize what we're talking about on this one. To let y'all know how we found out about this, I had to contact the state fire marshal's office about a question on a subdivision here in the city. And fire marshal's office said, well, we've not received your plans on the subdivision. And so I questioned and said, are they supposed to be coming to y'all for approval? And they said, yes, it's actually in the Arkansas Fire Code. And they said that the plans for subdivision should come, and then any plans for multifamily, which would be duplexes, quads, townhouses, apartments should come up there. Assembly occupancy such as churches or any commercial should come to their office for review. And so the fire marshal recommended that we pass an ordinance basically clarifying that for the city so that you didn't have to go dig into the subsections of the fire code. He said most cities just go ahead and pass that in an ordinance format. So that's what this ordinance is basically say those things will have to go up to the fire marshal's office for approval before we can actually provide approval in the building permit here in the city. And it'll give us another set of eyes on things to make sure it's correct.
How many houses defines a subdivision?
More than 3, so if you, they,
Three or more.
They, yeah, 3 or more, they consider, if you had a piece of property and wanted to split it so your son or someone could live, they consider that a land split. That does not have to go to them, it'd be 3 or more. And then they don't wanna review plans for, residential houses or anything like that. They wanna look at just the things I mentioned. The main thing on the subdivisions is to make sure there's things in there that, depending on the number of houses, how many entrances have to be in the subdivision. They wanna look at fire hydrant placement, because they said they've been running into issues across the state, especially in the smaller cities and the more rural areas where they're not putting adequate fire protection in. And so those are the things they're gonna look at. Those are things I look at, but they want it to come through their office.
I'll make a motion to have the first reading with a heading number.
Second.
In favor, Brad Cotton,
Yes.
Mike Rhodes.
Yes.
Dallas Ross.
Yes.
Haley Breckling. Yes. Greg Rogers.
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
James West.
Yes.
Passes.
Yeah, you gotta read it first.
An ordinance recognizing the 2021 International Building Code as the statewide standard in Arkansas and establishing permitting procedures in the city of Haskell.
Motion to suspend the rules and waive the second, third reading.
Second.
Brad Cotton.
Yes.
Mike Rhodes.
Yes.
Dallas Ross.
Yes.
Haley Breckling. Yes. Greg Rogers.
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
James Wells.
Yes.
Motion to accept the ordinance.
Second.
Brad Cotton.
Yes.
Mike Rhodes.
Yes.
Dallas Wright.
Yes.
Haley Breckling. Yes. Greg Rogers.
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
James Wells.
Yes.
Motion passed, emergency clause.
Second.
Brad Cotton.
Yes.
Mike Rhodes.
Yes.
Dallas Wright.
Yes.
Haley Breckling. Yes. Greg Rogers.
Yes.
Michael Baker.
Yes.
All right, announcements. Congratulations, Ms. Hill, Mr. Trickey. Y'all keep up the good work. The only other announcement we have, we met with Half today, and, we got a package in package. So, you wanna do it, Nancy?
Okay, in order to do the, are you gonna put it up there? Okay. Now, Brian, back me up on this. Is it 3 to 4 million for the new?
Now, the estimated cost to put in sewer for the new annexed area is approximately 3.9 million.
9 million.
Now, the other thing that Half Engineering's been working on is the rehab to the existing system for infiltration, manholes and all that. They said they'll have the number from that company hopefully next week, but they think it's gonna be in the $2.5 to $3.5 million range for that. So we're looking at 2 separate things. Now, they said we could, lump them together, look at one, or we could look at them separately, but those are the 2 things that we're having to look at for the sewer system.
And it's something that's got to be done for this annexation, otherwise we're just not rolling.
So hopefully by next month, they should have that, plus they want us to do, what is that? I can't remember what.
They want to look at doing, their recommendation, we asked them how other cities our size have done something like this. Their recommendation is to get with the landowners in that area and see if they would be in acceptance to doing a sewer improvement district. And if they would, then they can get that, we can get an attorney to get that written up and everything, and that sewer improvement district can actually get the 3.9 million, and they'll set it up to be paid through their taxes. And so that way, there wouldn't be any cost to the city of Haskell to do that. and they would pay for it depending on how fast the development, you know, it might have a sunset clause, so it could pay off quicker if the land develops quicker, or it could extend out, but that way, those people in that district would pay for the improvements to provide sewer. And of course, once they connect on, they would also provide regular sewer fees, just like everyone else in the city, for maintenance and operation of the system. But that was their recommendation for the best way. And then they said there's two options for financing both of those pieces that we talked about. One was the ARDC, is that
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Which is
loan that,
It's a low interest loan, or we could simply look at going and getting with one of the companies that we've done bonds with in the past and just doing a bond. They said most of the cities are looking at it both ways. Some are going the bond route, some are trying to get the low interest loans. It just depends. A lot more red tape with the low interest loan as opposed to the bond, and you can actually sometimes move a little quicker with the bond.
a lot of times right now, everything is LMI, and we don't qualify for LMI.
Right.
And so,
Make too much money, Gary.
Yeah, that's what.
So that's where we are on half, and hopefully we'll have some more good stuff to tell you next month.
And they said they'd be happy once they get it all together to come in and actually come to a council meeting and answer questions.
I think we should do that too.
Any public comments? All right.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I said,
All in favor? Any opposed?
There's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with AT&T. Something's wrong with AT&T. They got to keep voting till everything. Maybe when I get outside, I need extra
Another minute.
Oh, practice.